Everybody, hope you're doing good. I know it's been a while since I put some videos out, so we're going to do 3 back-to-back real quick. If you're saying, what the hell happened to your face, I did get into a fight with my razor. I was trying to trim up. My son grabbed my shirt, yanked me down, and I kind of went so I didn't want to do some kind of weird goatee or nothing. Hopefully he's back in a couple weeks, because this is just not a good look on me. But you didn't come here for beauty tips or anything like that, so let's get into this war. So I am with the new alliance now, OG Athena, top 50 alliance. Competition's a lot more stiff. We'll see how I do. I think I did okay, but not my usual good self. I did take a lot of easy punch downs, and I lost a very important matchup that it really hurts to lose, but you'll see that as we go. So we got Uncanny X-Men with Ghost. This is a new team that I only have seen now that I'm in this higher elo, but it's not very difficult, mainly because Cyclops was very small. If this was a larger Cyclops, I would have been in trouble. So we didn't kill the Phoenix in time to stop the stealth, which is unfortunate, but we're going to be fine. We did get a bunch of speed from that, as well as Scream's passive. So we're going to go ahead and put immunity on ourselves to stop Ghost from giving us anything. She will steal some things, but that's okay. My anti-venom is obviously getting picked on. Just another reason why Fortify on anti-venom isn't the worst thing in the world. But we'll get into that later. Now that I'm doing Doom 1.1, I'm starting to feel that as well. We go and we try and put some more damage on the Phoenix. I definitely want to get her dead before she does her ult, right? Which is her next line of ability, I believe. So what do I want to do here is probably want to just get a bunch of buffs out on myself. We go ahead and we do that. Bunch of regens. So now we're still in trouble. Phoenix is going to get her ability off. Here she goes. We had a couple defense ups, which is good. Anti-venom survived, which is great. This cannot be missed, so it's going to go ahead and take out that Phoenix, which is good. She's not going to heal up with her special next attack. So it worked out well enough. Now, I still would have been in trouble. Obviously, the Cyclops is about to pop off, and had he been stronger, my Venom surely would have died. Venom not dying there was pretty miraculous. But the placement this person put is really good. Having the Ghost beside the Colossus stops Scream from doing any kind of chaining towards the Cyclops. So I think seeing that this team, it is a good placement and a good placeholder on defense, and I think I might just copy it because I probably won't be needing my Uncanny X-Men at this high level anymore, but we'll see as we go. So Carnage goes ahead and he specials that Ghost into Oblivion. Had that missed, she would have kept her debuff, so it was kind of a good job either way. Good move either way, rather. So you see I do have Striker on anti-venom right now. That will be getting changed. Cyclops goes down. He was very weak. Psylocke as well. There you go. So one thing you definitely want to do is you want to make sure that that Phoenix dies. Even if she's going to use her special, you want to make sure she dies while using it. Otherwise, Psylocke could throw all those buffs back at you, and then you'll be in a world of hurt. So let's go attack number 2. Doing about 100k punch up. This is like a weird wave 1 Asgardian shit. Like, I don't even know what it is. This is obviously some kind of wonky hybrid. And I'm throwing my Xfactor at it again because I don't have many T4s in Xfactor. I only have the 2 right now on the Dad Bro passives. They are the team I'm currently working on. I don't know how much more T4s they need. I know I want to do multiple man's ultimate, and I believe I want to do at least one more on Longshot and Shatterstar. Whether that's their specials or their ultimates, I need to look into that a bit further. So Loki goes down like nothing. Obviously, I do have a bunch of T4s on Fury because I use him in the Doom Raid. The reason I slotted Fury in here is because he does go before the Loki, so he gets to put defense up and speed up. More importantly, that speed up on everybody, which lets the Dad Bros get rolling faster, and it's good times all around. So there you go. Obviously, this is going to be an easy win at this point. So yeah, guys, if you're an Xfactor connoisseur, you know them inside and out, let me know in the comments what T4s I should invest in, because I definitely want to make this team all the way up to wherever they could possibly go, probably with Rhino taking on the Brotherhood+Doom teams. So any kind of hints you have to make that matchup more reliable, love to hear them. Attack number 3. I got baited here. I thought this was Emmarauders. Normally I use this team I have right now against Doom teams. I don't use Black Bolt and Yo-Yo. Instead I use 2 other random characters because it's not really matter. The three most important pieces, the Zemo, the Hela, and the Silver Surfer, can rip apart any kind of Doom and Marauder teams. Really any kind of Doom team minus the Brotherhood variant. So there you go. And again, there's no Emma here, so it's not even an Emmarauders team. So this was just me throwing a team away, which was not good. So easy win, but a stupid matchup to take. Sinister's not going to get to use his ultimate because of the ability block, which again is why those three in the middle there are so powerful. Strafe takes big damage there, and he's gone. Next we got Sinister. Go ahead and take him out. Greg gets the honors, and Black Bolt uses ultimate here. Takes away Mystique. Now Sabretooth, the last man standing, and here he goes. So, very easy win. Wasted team for sure. Even power punch up on not the Emmarauders. Not great, right? Not great at all. Here's attack number 4. This on paper looks like it should be very automatic. This is an 80,000 punch down with Xforce in the Mercs. However, this is 5 Mercs and Korath. So Korath's going to go first. Had he chosen to ability block my Negasonic, I would have been in real trouble here. So Negasonic goes first. She does knock people into yellow because they were weak, which is why I took this matchup. I knew that at least Korath would go into the yellow. I had thought the Merc Lieutenant would have as well, but he didn't, which is fine. So we're going to use the ultimate here. Normally I would use the basic, but I want to see if I can splash to that Lieutenant. I do. I even splash to the Bullseye, knocking them both in yellow, which is great for X23 speed. And she just starts going off here. Deadpool gets to use his ultimate. Of course, we don't get the bounce I wanted. I wanted to take that Lieutenant out, but that's okay. Cable will go now. He takes out the Merc Lieutenant, rewinds everybody's speed. And now it's just a matter of getting through this taunt. And then we're going to take out the weaker members because I know I can one-shot them. There we go. And finally, we go to Taskmaster. I do use the basic there because it calls an assistant from Negasonic, which is a lot of damage. Then Deadpool goes in and finishes the job. 80,000 punch down. Could have been very, very bad if Negasonic was targeted by the Korath. So be careful with that matchup. I wouldn't recommend it if it's even power or even close. I would use Skeletori instead. Much more reliable. Little cutoff here, guys. This is about a 60,000 punch down. Axmen into Sinister 6 with Rhino. The Rhino variant is a lot worse than the others. So this is very easy. And what I like to do is immediately take out the Shocker, beat up on the Electro, stun the Doc Ock, and evaluate from there. So here you go. Even with the offense down, easily take out that summon from a 200k Doc Ock, which is no big deal. We'll go ahead and heal here. More to take off the offense down and the defense down that was remaining. We'll use the slow. Get an assist from Beast, unfortunately. I would have rather somebody with more damage. I'm going to put Disrupt over here because it is a 2-turn Disrupt. And I want to get that on Rhino just in case things go weird. They haven't for me ever in this matchup. I don't think they can. But just to be safe, we go ahead and we stun the Doc Ock. And from here I see a charged offense at Bishop splash damage. Will of course kill that Electro, so let's just aim it at Doc Ock to get an extra assist from Jubilee. There you go. No triple tap because my Jubilee is also a striker, which is fine. We can go ahead and ult here, give ourselves some speed, some defense up, some offense up, all that good stuff. Beast ultimate is really game changing at the right moments. So again, we have charge, we have offense up. We blow away the Doc Ock and the original Mysterio. We'll go ahead here, try and take them all out. No. My 6 yellow, 6 red kitty still can't take out these guys in one shot. That's okay. Rhino's about to take a turn anyway, so let's just go ahead and use the special of Jubilee on him. Does a bunch of damage. Rhino goes, he gets retaliated, and Bishop will come and finish the job. Now Beast will clear them all, I believe. Yep, there you go. So like I said, guys, very, very easy matchup. That's actually a hard counter. You should be able to punch up about 150k. So long as you're able to kill that initial Shocker with the Bishop special. You should be fine. Attack number 6. Now we're doing about 100k punch up. Black Order into Symbiotes. It is in security. They are in engineering. Well, actually, I believe this is in barracks, but you get the idea. They have the buffs from security and engineering. I did see some people in the Alliance actually lose this matchup. I've never done it before because I've never expected to use Black Order against Symbiotes. In War, I thought Symbiotes would always be on offense. That's not the case. So this is my actually first time running it, and I'm going to be pretty careful with it. I don't want to take that defense down off. I want to flip it. So I go ahead and try and get offense down on people. That doesn't work. We flip it all. We can go ahead and put defense up on ourselves as well as offense down on them. So the more debuffs they have, the less anti-venom will flip. Or rather remove. So there you go, Venom kept a bunch of debuffs, and Scream is still pretty low, so we can go ahead and put a lot of attention over there. Now what I don't want to do is I don't want to kill Symbiote Spider-Man before Scream, because then Scream passive is going to give them all speed, and they're going to get anti-Venom's special sooner, which would just bring back whoever I kill. So we go ahead and we use the speed reduction on anti-Venom. The stun doesn't land, but the slow does, which is more than enough. Obviously he just took his turn, so he's very low in speed meter. Like I said, we'll take the Scream out first. There she goes. Next we'll go for the, I think we're going to go for Symbiote Spider-Man. Yeah, that's a good call. We ult here. More time meter rewind for them. Take Symbiote Spider-Man out. So now even if Anti-Venom does reach his special, it's not going to matter. It's just going to bring Scream back. Scream is super squishy, and she's easily taken out again. Especially since Symbiotes don't have any kind of protector. There you go, Anti-Venom's getting beat up, and here he goes. Nothing left but carnage. Obviously, this was a win once we rewound the Anti-Venom. So there you go. Pretty easy matchup. I wouldn't be afraid to take this matchup up to 200k. Especially if it's like a 700k Black Order into a 900k Symbiotes, or we get more sketchies like a 400k Black Order into a 600k Symbiotes. So here we go, attack number 7. Infinity Watch, Mirror Infinity Watch. It doesn't matter what rooms they're in. We have Hanger. It is boosted. That's probably the only thing that really matters. And they still have Medbay up. So they have a little extra life. Well, not a little, a lot of extra life. And this is a match where I've been struggling mostly because I've been using Kestrel in the arena, so I haven't really practiced enough on controlling the enemy Infinity Watch well. So I got to get better at that because losing this mirror matchup is really unacceptable and does not help your alliance at all. So I saved the special from Adam Warlock. I want to have that available once they don't have immunity and safeguard and all that stuff. Special does do a lot more damage, of course. So we're going to go ahead and take all that off of my Phyla-Vell. And I do think the kill order here, guys, is Phyla-Vell, Nebula, Moondragon, Adam Warlock, Gamora. And the thing is, just CC the crap out of the Gamora. So you have two options when you do this. You could either rewind the Moondragon and see if you can kill Phyla-Vell. Oh, sorry, 3 options. So that's option 1. Option 2 is rewind the Adam Warlock and guarantee yourself that you're going to have your Adam Warlock ulting before the enemy Adam Warlock. Or, what I did, rewind the Gamora, give her slow, and load her up with more CC like the Phyla-Vell basic to give her offense down before she starts popping off. So the stun lands on Phyla-Vell, which is cool. It stops the defense up from getting reapplied. That defense up you see on them right now, I believe, is a Phantom defense up, which is something they really need to fix. This matchup is so volatile that to have these Phantom buffs is ridiculous. So we'll steal some Death Proof. Gets on Phyla-Vell, which is cool. We take enemy Phyla-Vell out, which is great. However, Nebula comes in and she takes off 2 charges of the Death Proof. Adam Warlock comes in with that Striker bonus and crushes my Phyla-Vell. So back to 4v4, but I have kind of squandered a lot of my cooldowns here and just not a great look. I haven't been able to CC this Gamora the way I would like. I want to try, see, because she has the vulnerable debuff, I want to try and peel off that offense up. Instead, I peel off nothing. Now I believe she has Safeguard because she drop below, so there's no point in trying it again. Instead, I'll try and take out the Moondragon. Obviously, one of those is a Phantom defense up, but I want to finish her off. I don't want to leave it to bleed out, which is what I should have done. Gamora's bleed should have been more than enough. I should have went for the Gamora here or the Nebula. Now here's my mistake. I keep going for the Gamora. This is stupid. I really should have hard swapped to the Nebula and not put as much into the Gamora. As soon as my Phyla-Vel died, I lost the ability to control the Gamora with offense down, and I panicked a bit. I need to keep a level head here, and I just didn't. So there goes my Adam Warlock's first life. Yeah, he's gonna bleed out. Nope, there goes the Striker. I take out Gamora's first life. Not a great move here. You're really not gonna land your defense down on Gamora, which is why you kind of focus her last. The idea that I like to do, and what I've been doing in Arena since this, which is, I think, fixed my Infinity Watch Mirror Match issue, is I really locked down on my target selection. So Phyla-Vel, Nebula, Moondragon, Adam Warlock, Gamora. The only way I'll deviate from that is if Moondragon's defense up does flip into defense down, and I feel like I can one-shot her. Which probably wouldn't be the case in War with Medbay up anyway. So we're still in a mirror matchup. We still have the same two people going at it. Now, not so much. And there goes that. Nebula gets absolutely rolled. The bleeds kick in before I can do anything, and I lose. So that is the matchup I lost. That is really bad. Sure, I crippled the enemy Infinity Watch. Someone go in and easily clean that up. But it's just not a good look, especially in a new alliance. You want to do a lot better than that. So here's a mixed match team. I don't really do Brotherhood+Doom teams because I don't have my Xfactor up, but I do have a bunch of hybrid Doom killer teams that I do use, and I kind of mix them all, match them all into different combinations, and I end up doing 3 Brotherhood+Doom teams here back to back. So I have a couple options here. I can knock the Doom into yellow right away, causing him to use his ult, and Kestrel will eat all those up, so he won't get offense up. But then I'm going to have to survive 3 basic attacks and 3 attacks from one of the Brotherhood members. So that ultimate from a pretty beefy Namor actually doesn't knock the Doom into yellow, and from here I decide that it's best to, well here, what do? I'm pretty sure I do knock him into yellow. So just Juggernaut left, no big deal with that. I go for the kill here. Just not enough. He didn't ultimate there, which was kind of weird. Yeah, that was kind of weird. I don't know why he didn't ultimate. Maybe somebody had already been in there. Let's rewind that. So attack number 8, weird hybrid team against Brotherhood+Doom team. So here we go. Yeah, so Toad does open up with his ult. Okay, no, so somebody had been in here already because the Magneto used his basic instead of his ult. So here we go, same thing. It really wouldn't have mattered because my Kestrel was still charged. Even with that Doom ulting and Juggernaut alive, Juggernaut would have got full life back up. But the Doom would have got full life back up, and then I would have instantly taken them down. I don't even think he ults until he has offense up on the AI, so nothing to be worried about there. And Punisher will go ahead and finish this off. You see I stall there, so I'm like, what just happened? There you go. So the next team is, again, another Brotherhood+Doom team. And this is a team that I could use against any Doom team. I knew this would work against Brotherhood+Doom, but it seemed like a waste, especially on this big a punch down. It's essentially a feed the Doom speed team. So we're in Reactor, so Blackwater did nothing. I didn't even realize that until just now. But that's okay. Cap Sam goes in, gives a bunch of speed. Falcon follows it up. Lots of buffs out there to give us some more speed. Falcon will actually ult here. I'm not going to knock that Doom into the yellow anytime soon, so we don't mind doing that. Take out with a Pyro instead of Juggernaut, which is interesting. We basic here. It's going to save us that Doom bot to use to buff up the offense step ult later. We taunt there, didn't clear off the disrupt before doing the taunt, so we didn't actually get taunt, which is fine. And now we have Doom ult, and that's why the two Falcons just absolutely make Doom go super fast. We take out the blob because he was still taunting, then we're going to have full board of Dooms. We ult, enemy Doom goes down, nothing left to do but squash the Toad, and there he goes. So very easy matchup. Again, that could be done on a punch-up quite easily, especially without Juggernaut. So attack number 10, this is the final attack. And this one, guys, I really didn't think was going to work at all. We had already lost the war at this point. It's a 60k punch down. Absolute terribly designed team. Basically, it's Ultron, Phoenix, Captain Marvel with some Shadowlands. And the idea was either Phoenix is going to clear everything but not put us in stealth, or someone's going to get knocked into yellow and Night Nurse will do it, which is exactly what happens. So we do get to put ourselves in stealth and get those defense ups. I go ahead and special, try and get that taunt off blob, it didn't work. We get defense up, and we get put in stealth, which is great. Ultron will summon his bots. There goes my Phoenix. I was kind of hoping she would take a turn before Ultron here. I could have had that happen if I didn't use that heal from that last robot, but that's fine. We take the blob out. Alternatively, if I'd not healed with the green bot, I could have used the Ultron ult to finish off the Juggernaut before getting stuck behind this taunt. Go ahead and ult here because we got defense down on that Juggernaut. He's dead. We're going to rewind Doom here because I want to make sure I take out this Magneto before he ults. Before Doom ults, rather. So there goes Magneto. Nothing left now but to deal with this Doom. And he is going to pop off. There's nothing we can do to avoid that. I try and special here to see if I can stop him from hitting yellow, which wouldn't have mattered. It was his second turn anyway. So there goes my entire board minus Ultron because he's got that revive mechanic. I summon more bots. Now what I need to do is I need to solo this Doom with Ultron. Not an easy task, but let's see if we can do it. We ult, gives us a bunch of energy, and most importantly, my speed robot did not die, so I get to rewind the enemy Doom again. Summon more bots. You notice I'm not using the speed up on myself, I'm just rewinding the enemy Doom. Give myself offense up there. This would give me energy or give me speed bar to Ultron. I go for the energy and we continue to rewind this Doom. We're going to ult here. It's going to give us 4 energy and get us closer to that more bots. Rewind again. Kill the Doom bot because this Doom bot will kill my robots pretty quickly. So now we have 2 speed bots. This is why we're able to pull this off. We summon again. He did just take out my 3rd speed bot, unfortunately. I go for the energy. Rewind. I have offense up on my Doom. Rewind again. We ult the Doom. Super low. Go ahead. We finish him off with these bots. Rewind again. So, is Ultron better than Doom? Yeah. Like, kit-wise, yeah. So, guys, we did lose our first war with OG Athena, but that's okay. Didn't do too bad. I did 18 million damage. This other new guy, Commander RC, did 21 million. He's definitely going to get the MVP nod there with those 2 defensive wins as well. So, it is what it is. We lost our first one. It's kind of a bummer, but I think we'll win the next one. This alliance is a lot more organized than my previous one. Obviously, a lot higher TCP. So, we're going to see what's possible, and I'm pretty excited about it. So, I hope you're doing good. I hope this video helped you in some way, shape, or form, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Hopefully I'll have a beard.